Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm back for the final live stream. Let me find it on here. What the heck? Oh, there it is. I got it. First person here is Malika for a general. You got some good karma coming in. You got good karma coming in around a love interest. Could be a Capricorn, and there's success around the situation. Look out for an argument or a fight with somebody, and redecorating your home, spending time at your home, upgrading your home, doing something around the home. That's fun, good, happy, you know, it would be something positive. Brianna, love. Okay, you've got a soulmate relationship coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, if you are, your relationship rekindles or moves to the next level. If you're not with anyone, water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You may be laying down the law, setting up some serious boundaries, cutting through bullshit, letting people know what it is that you need. Look out for a minor, very small little tiff with someone. It's not a big deal at all. Overall, good luck comes in around you. Or good luck comes in around your love life. And you also may have some choices. So there's an air sign coming in as well, a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a Virgo here. So you'll definitely have some choices coming up. RZ, what moves will Ali take towards me? He's a Sag. You could hear from him out of the blue, but it looks like you have a long road ahead of you. It seems like right now he may be really focused on either a school or a work project that may be very important, taking up a lot of his time, and he's also feeling very weak, maybe even a little bit overburdened. So communication comes in, but I don't think much else is coming in right now. What's going on? Want to flip over? You want to flip? You're going to fall asleep? Maybe? You want to look at this? What do we have next here? We have Bridget Spence, my future business. I don't know what you mean. What exactly do you want to know? Do you have you have something set up, something that you plan on doing? I mean, I can't just tell you like what kind of future business you're going to own. I don't know. If you are, you know, have some kind of a plan on making wigs. Okay, so what's the question? Will it be successful? Okay. Back it up a little bit here, guy. Okay, will the future wig making business be successful? Yeah, it should be. You may hit at some point there may be an issue with money or finance, but it doesn't. It's not like a make or break thing. It might go through in the beginning like question about funding or not having enough money or like figuring out the finances may be somewhat of a drag. But I think that it's successful in the long run. Liz, what do you see coming in next for me and R? This drooling lady, you know? I know, you're tired, so why don't you take a little snooze? Okay, it looks like he's got a little bit of anxiety around the situation. It's mild, it's in reverse, or he may be getting over the anxiety. I don't know what the situation is or where you are right now, but he may have backed up because he either doesn't think that you're interested in him or he thinks that you're more into somebody else. That could change with the Eight of Wands for certain, but he doesn't really feel like the timing is there just yet. You guys could have a little argument, but you know, an argument isn't the worst thing in the world. And he does feel burdened by the situation. It upsets him. He thinks that your interest is with somebody else. He doesn't really feel like you're into him, so he's not putting any effort in right now. If you pick up the pace a little bit or show a little more interest, things could move forward. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's the impression I'm getting from these cards. Bridget, when will my family move? Possibility in the month of November of this year. Stacy, will Elle come in soon or another relationship? Okay, let's see. Is Elle coming in soon? Yeah, no, I think Elle's coming back. What you doing there, Dill? You want to go land on the thing? Go ahead. There's room. Oh, you want to lick her legs? Go ahead. Oh, you want to sit in her seat? Okay. I see how it is. All right. Don't bang your head. Don't bang your head on that dumb thing. Jesus. I mean, this is not the biggest space, but it's bigger than us needing to be all crowded in this corner. All right, you all right, Dylan? All right, easy, easy. You see, now you slipped. Now you slipped. Do you need help? Do you need help up? All right, I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Jeez, hang on here. Oh my goodness, Dylan. You know, it's, you got it? All right. It's like a three-ring circus here sometimes. Oh, and now we went in the corner. Oh, Christ. Now you're going to laugh? Are you all right, Dylan? Oh, maybe he's insulted. Oh, jeez. All right. Shar, why is Lee ghosting me still? I hate the ghosting thing. I got to tell you. I just hate people. Really. I mean, how do we treat each other? I mean, you can't just be decent. Okay, this is what it's showing around him, and I'm not making any excuses for him because I think it's inexcusable. He's got a tower moment around him, some sort of disaster that he's been dealing with. He's also holding himself back. He's very stuck. He may be stuck in a bad situation, can't figure his way out of it, and he's lazy. So that's why he's ghosting you. I just think that, you know, the way we treat people, like, you know how my grandmother used to say to me all the time, that her mother used to say, watch how people treat animals, because that'll tell you a lot about what kind of a person they are. I mean, we don't, like, imagine, I can't, why do people just disappear like that? And I mean, it's happened to me. I mean, it happened to me back when it wasn't, we didn't even call it ghosting. I was just like, you just disappear. It's terrible. It's really terrible. Ashley, how many more weeks until he asks me out on a date? Well, it could be about 4 weeks. Mariana, boyfriend's energies towards me. I don't know how you've been feeling lately, but the cards are showing like sort of disconnected. Like he's not putting in a whole lot of effort. Like the energy is kind of stagnant. Stuck and stagnant. That's the energy that's around the situation right now. Mariana, general money for July. There is a possibility with the Ace of Pentacles, anything from getting a promotion, a raise, to doing something on the side, starting a side business, taking a seasonal job, whatever it is, when the Ace of Pentacles is positive in the month of July. What are we doing over here, Dylan? What, you want to lay down? Go ahead. Oh boy, hang on for a second. Here, Dylan, lay on this, lay on this. All right. It also looks like feeling a little bit more financially stable in the month of July. Happiness comes in around money and cause for celebration. So you could be making more money, be given more money, a bonus, something on the side, whatever it is, more money should be coming in the month of July. Shar, when will Lee reach out to me? It may be in the month of August. Miss Ronnie, does the Sagittarius mother know that he's back talking to me? I think so. Yeah. If she's a Capricorn, I would say she definitely knows. If she's not, I still think she knows, but I would be more positive if she was a Capricorn. Stacy, will I be able to get unemployment if I apply? Yeah. Mariana, general for this week coming up. Avery, what are we doing here? You may have some choices around you this week. When it comes to love, you may have some choices. You've got a Capricorn around you. You also have an air sign around you. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Hangman is here. Your life can move forward quickly this week. And it could come out of the blue. I don't know. There may be some new love interests coming in around you. Gloria, when will I hear from C? It could be within the next 12 days. Let me do this one because I've seen it all day long and I haven't gotten to it. For Alessandra, will me and Rigo be happy and get our spark and be good this week or soon? Okay, let's see. Will me and Rigo get the spark? Soon. It may take a minute to reignite the spark, but it's going to happen soon. Avery, what do we want here? What do we want? What do we want? Are we hungry? Are we hungry? Did we poop? Let's see. No, you didn't poop. She didn't poop today. And I just gave her a bath. So I'm like, she'll probably take a nice bath, be all clean, and then poop. Let me go. I'm going to go get your bottle. All right? All right. Wait, I'll be right back. I'm going to be right back. Got you some food. Yeah. Yeah, is that what you needed? All right. No? What? Does it taste bad? Come on. No, you don't want it yet? All right, we'll leave it right there. Yay. All right. Kayla, General. Okay, you're about to embark on a personal journey of self-discovery and evolution, walking away from things that no longer serve you, and being persistent and perseverant, no longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud, moving forward. Balance, patience, compassion comes in, and it's like you find yourself on this journey. It's an eye-opener. Lydia, weak, read, and vibe. What is that sound? Yeah. The weak read is love and success and patience and compassion and serenity. This week should be good for you. A little bit quicker pace. You might be busy this week. Lots of opportunity. Oh, you also have good luck in celebration and feeling very well respected. It should be a really good week. Good for you. Miss Hot and Cold, this week's update. Things change for you quickly, even out of the blue, for the better. The Hierophant, you could be spending time with a Taurus. feeling like life is moving forward quickly. Leaving regret, negativity in the past, or feeling negative or pessimistic moves into the past, and no longer holding yourself back. Moving forward. A lot of people have been getting that today. Let's go back up to the top. Sue, will A and B go through with their divorce or stay in an unhappy marriage? Will they go through with their divorce? I think that they get divorced. I do think that they get divorced. What kind of crazy sounds are you making? Sandy A, love. What is that? I don't even know how to do that. Okay, when it comes to love, you have happiness. You have respect. The world is at your feet. Look out for an argument. If you're not with anyone right now, you lay down the law, set up boundaries, the fire sign shows up. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Feeling much more in control, much more well-balanced, lots of passion around you. You got some money coming in, too. SMJ, love. You're making a lot of noise. Okay, when it comes to love, the timing may not be great right now, but somebody from your past could be returning soon. And this could be like taking a course, going back to school. It might be showing up because it's possible that you meet somebody at this venue. That's why it's coming up. That the person coming in could be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Emperor in reverse. Be careful that someone's not trying to be controlling and manipulating. I don't like the Emperor in reverse. I got to be honest. Hangman in reverse is good though. It means your life is moving forward quickly. And especially when it comes to love. It's like things may take off fast. Dej, general. You might be feeling a little bit uprooted or ungrounded, but you have a wish here, put it out into the universe. You also have general good luck around you, and somebody that you haven't heard from in a while may reach out to you out of the blue. You've got the Two of Cups and the Six of Wands, which would be, the cups would be a romantic relationship and success around it. Use your intuition. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. You're also about to embark on a personal journey of self-discovery and evolution, things changing for you, you changing as a person. It's about ushering in the new and moving away from the old. You have a lot of persistence around you and spontaneity. Martha, love. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. Feeling a little bit more respected or a little bit more confident. You have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're not going to hold yourself back, but you may be undecided when you meet this person. You may have to go through a tower moment with somebody first, and and then you meet the water sign, and there's cause for celebration around the water sign. That's a soulmate connection. Look out for a tower moment that might be happening. Oh, which other cards? These red ones? I haven't used them in a while because I feel like I always pick the same ones. All right, but maybe we'll use them today. What the hell? I know, I have all these weird, like, I use these for the yes and no questions. I use these, which is like 2 decks, for the other questions. I use the other things for timing. Loose Landerlin, the Aries K or the Pisces R. Okay, let's see. Aries K. I would go with the Pisces. The Aries came up looking like a lot of trouble. AJ, love. You're going to have choices around you when it comes to love. Got a Sagittarius coming in. You have happiness around love. You have an Aries. You have feeling very prepared and a lot of good luck on your side when it comes to love. Your life does not change by chance. It gets better by change. Wait a minute. Your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. Universe flower, general. Burden is starting to move into the past. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Feeling perseverant, feeling like all the hard work that you put out into the universe is finally paying off and the world is at your feet. Feeling a little bit more grounded, especially in a work relationship, and feeling much more well balanced. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. You're making a racket over there, lady. Making a racket. Darlene, general. You may be spending time around a Virgo, and the relationship with the Virgo may be successful or it could lead to success. Feeling like the world is at your feet. This relationship with the Virgo may be very passionate, and they may have a lot of respect for you. It could be a soulmate relationship. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also may be paying off a debt or a loan or something that's been hanging over your head, and coming into all 10 cups being full. That's not going to happen right away, but you're on the path. You're going to get there. It just may take some time. Dej, upcoming week reading. Bless you. You gonna sneeze again? No? Is it possible that you take a trip to water, by water, or around water? If you don't take the trip this week, you may be talking about the trip, planning the trip. Hangman, in reverse, life starts to move forward quickly after you make a final decision about something that may have been weighing on your mind. The moon. Listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, it's not right. Go with your gut. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back, and watch out that you're not being manipulated by someone. Somebody's showing up as very manipulative and conniving. Transformation, personal transformation should be starting. Or stepping into your own power, self-discovery, that kind of stuff. Soulmate decision. What sign do you see coming in the future? What signs coming in? Water sign. Let's see. It could be a Pisces. Maybe a Pisces. I'm definitely going with water sign. Miss Ronnie did the Sag Light dinner. Yes, he did like dinner very much. Mariana, if I apply for the loan my job offers, will I be accepted? Yes, I think you will. Pine Sol. Shauna, love. Life starts to move forward quickly, and you may be getting involved with a Capricorn if you're not with anyone right now. Capricorn shows up. If you're with someone right now, be careful that the person you're with is not getting controlling and manipulating and jealous with the Devil card, because that can be a real danger and a recipe for disaster. Otherwise, if you're single right now, then you're okay. You've got good luck coming in. It would be if you're in a relationship with someone. General for KB. Sun's coming out for you. You may have an argument with someone, but it might be the sort of thing that you need to have this argument for your relationship with them to move forward. Perseverance, making it to the top of the mountain, leaving regret and pessimism in the past, and moving forward. Sun, what does the boss K think of me? Sun card. Excellent. It doesn't really get better than that. Also thinks that you may be going places. I don't know how much room for growth there is in the company that you're working at, but they may think that you can move on to better positions in the company if they're available. Otherwise, they would think that you're moving, like this would just be a pit stop for you. You would continuously move on. This is moving on to greener pastures. They think excellent of you. The only danger could be that they may be a little jealous of your work ethic or something like that. That's it. You're going to pass out. I can tell. I can tell. AZ. When will... Phone was correct. Marisol, contact me again. It could be within the next 2 weeks. If you don't hear from this person in the next 2 weeks, it probably wouldn't be again until the fall. Des, general reading messages regarding nursing school. Currently in school, okay. You may have some anxiety. Maybe some anxiety around school, but also feeling grounded and stable and feeling balanced. Maybe overwhelming at times, but I think that this is your calling. Would you say nursing school? Yeah. I think that this is your calling. You're going to find real love and a real passion for it, and your career can move forward quickly. You also have a lot of strength around the situation. Celebration, financial stability, and happiness. Doesn't really get better than that. You're on the right path. Whatever it is that you're concerned about, it should work itself out. I mean, anxiety, feeling burdened, that's all normal when it comes to school. Christy, did Hope lie to Avery today about her COVID-19 test? Oh boy. I'm not convinced that she told her the truth, no, because the tower here is in reverse. So it's not the biggest disaster, but it's a disaster. The only ace that she only has one ace, which to me would be a 33% chance that she was telling the whole truth. So whatever she said, there may have been a piece of truth in there, or she may have left out a part. I'm not convinced the whole thing, that something was a lie there, yeah. Tyquina, does Leo have someone? I think so. Yeah, 70% chance, yes. Finish? No? Yes? Finish, okay. You got it? Come on. Finish it. There's only a little bit left. No? Stop. Ashley, general love. You want to go in the bouncy? Want to go in the bouncy? Watch TV? General love. Be prepared for some good luck when it comes to love. You're not with anyone right now. You've got a huge transformation coming in. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you walk away from any past bullshit. Anything that's been hanging over your head from the past, or you've been hoping for, or you know, any of that nonsense, it moves right into the past. to burp. You don't need to burp. Dej, what does my higher self want me to know? Ace of Water, falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. The Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Jalissa, after this tower moment, is he going to leave again, or will it be a mild argument and something that's not a big deal? Okay, let's see. Tower moment is usually a pretty big deal. It's like significant, and I think it would be more than just a mild argument. Mild argument would be like the Five of Wands. After the tower moment, will he leave again? He leaves, but then he comes back because you got the Lover's card. Whatever this tower moment is, if you guys are going to continue on with your relationship, the playing field is going to need to be flattened. You know, it's going to be the kind of thing where you can't keep fixing the building. You're going to have to just knock down the whole building and start all over. So the tower moment, it's a bad thing when you're going through it, but it needs to be done. You can't keep putting patches on it. It needs to be redone. So I think that's what's going to happen. And then you guys will have a chance to move forward. Avery, what happens if you lay next to me instead of like this? How about that? Can we do that? There we go. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Daniela, is my ex going to be unfaithful? Will he try to change his ways and be serious this time? I don't have a lot of faith in him right now. So, and the reason why I feel this way, I mean, it's coming up low that he's changing. Here's the thing about cheating. From what I've seen over the years, there's a couple of different types. There's the person that is having a very bad moment. Maybe there's a fight. Maybe whatever happens. Like Ross from Friends, right? They have a bad moment. They have a big fight, they have a breakup, he goes out, he has a one-night stand. It was something that should never have happened. It happened, and then that's it. To me, that's something that is relatively forgivable. It happens once, it's a bad thing. It's a bad situation, life moves on. Then there is the person who is the chronic cheater. Like they're not just with one person, they're with 5 different people. They may not even be sleeping with all of them, but they may be talking to them. They may have texting back and forth or Facebook Messenger back and forth, and this is going on with different people. Those people are not cheaters because they're dirtbags and losers, but they have very low ego and a very low self-esteem, and it makes them feel good. That's what that's about. So it's not about the person not loving or caring about you. They still can. It's just that they need to feed their ego. So in order to feed their ego, they have the girlfriend, right? Because they can't be single, but then they need all this extra. So those people really need to, that type of a cheater, they need to do serious work on themselves as far as self-esteem is concerned. It's not like, well, hey, I'm just a player. You know, it's like that's what they want to show us because they think it's cool. They think that they're, you know, slick, or "Look, everybody wants me," that kind of a thing. Those people need serious work because it's an ego thing. Ego is very low vibration. There's a lot of jealousy and rage. They also feeding the ego by getting caught cheating and promising to never do it again and then doing it again and watching somebody get upset. This is all ego, right? This has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with love. You don't love all these people. You need their attention. And if you need their attention, that's coming from an ego place. So this person needs to do serious work on himself, and it doesn't happen like this. It's like serious ego work. Somebody who has such low self-esteem that needs all that attention from random people, especially from women who are in other relationships. That's the best. They want that the most because then that makes them even more desirable, and it's sickening, but that's how it is. So I don't know what kind of a situation you're in. Did it happen once? Is it 5 different people that you caught him talking to? Or this one? This one to me is the most dangerous. It's the person that's in a relationship with somebody long-term and they have another long-term relationship on the side. That is the serious, that's a problem because that's not so much an ego thing. That's a complication that comes around somebody who doesn't have the nerve to leave someone who they really don't want to be with. You don't have an affair for 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, unless you really want to be with that person. There's guilt, there's whatever that's keeping them with the first person. So, I mean, people like to blanket the whole cheaters thing as, you know, oh, losers and, you know, sluts and whores and stuff like that. But there's so much more that goes into it than just that. That's very surface, you know, oh, she's a slut or he's a cheater. The person that's maintaining a relationship outside and just one relationship with just one person, that's the situation that's the most dangerous because then you have to look at the situation as, does he really love me or does he just feel guilty? Am I providing him something that he like it's easier for him to stay with me but really maintain a relationship with somebody else who he would really want to be with? So this is what I've just seen over the years. So that you have to decide. If he's been unfaithful with just one person, I wouldn't take him back. I wouldn't take him back. The only way I would really take this person back if it was something that happened once. It happened once. It was a bad night. You know, otherwise, I think that they have serious work to do on themselves, and it's going to take a long time before they change. It's not like, you know, I'm not going to use my credit cards anymore. You know, I'm changing. It's like this is like something that's really ego, and the ego needs to be. We have to stop living from fear and ego, and that's what's going on here. I think I'm on Tittle Nipples. Does the Leo I'm dating like this Gemini back? As of right now, I'm only showing 33% chance that they like this person back. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm not thinking it's a big deal at this point, no. Dash, do you see marriage in the future, and if so, characteristics of my husband? Yeah, there could be marriage in the future, but I don't think it's coming for a while. Um, they may be a business owner. They could work around the law, maybe like a cop or a lawyer or something like that, or even like somebody that teaches criminal justice, that kind of thing. Avery, you got to knock this off now. Come on, come on, come on. Lay down. Stop. I don't think it's happening for quite some time, though. They also may have a creative streak. I don't think that they use the creativity as a job. I think that that might be a hobby. I think their job has something to do with the justice system or business. They may be very intuitive, very hardworking, very well balanced, grounded, down to earth, and very intelligent. Extremely smart. Andrea, how much will I like my hair when I dye it? Oh boy, I don't know if Venus is, I think Venus turned direct. I think it did last week. I wouldn't dye your hair until you know that Venus is going direct, but I think it did. I think it happened a few days ago. Will I like my new hair color? Yeah, you will. You should like it. Miss Hot and Cold. Does the Taurus want to stay in my life for the long run? Yeah, I think so. Christy, does mom have COVID because she was around my nephew? No, I don't think she has it. I don't think she has it. I mean, there's so much that, like, crazy information that you're hearing about this virus, and then like a good friend of mine who's a cop, she works in like a highly infected area, and 2 of the cops in her office got it, and she was like, well, I work really closely with them, and she has type A blood, and they say that A is more susceptible than O. I don't know where B falls in, but I know, and I don't think it matters negative or positive, but anyway. They quarantined her at home for 2 weeks, and then she had to get tested before she went back to work. She tested positive. I mean, she tested negative. She didn't have it. She had no symptoms. She didn't have it. And somebody else in the office tested positive with no symptoms. And then somebody else tested positive for having it, but negative for having the antibodies. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this, but it's getting crazier by the minute. Anyhow, I don't think she has it, though, to answer the question. But if she, we always said we'd go for, well, I don't even know how much I trust those tests, but I would, if you can, have her get tested. If she has symptoms. If she doesn't have symptoms, Elizabeth, Chris unblocked me on Facebook after 2 years. Why? I think he's curious. Now, if you block somebody, can you still see their page? Like, I know you wouldn't be able to see him, but could he have still seen you? Because I think he was curious to see what was going on in your life. So I don't know because if you block someone, if you could still look at their stuff. But it looks like he was curious as to what you were up to. And then things between the two of you could be very slow or moving slow and steady. He was curious. It works both ways. Wait a minute, hang on. Wait a minute, the blocking works both ways? So if I block somebody, I can't see their shit either, right? So then he unblocked you because he was curious. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I would think that if you block somebody, you could still see them. But whatever. Anyhow. Oh, he couldn't see yours. That's why he unblocked you, because he wanted to investigate. He wanted to see what you were doing. No, Mel, I think that O can get it, but I think that they're less susceptible than A. I think A is more susceptible to pick it up. Which I don't know all that much about the different bloods, but I know that type O is like it's like a really old bloodline, and I know it's the meat eater because yours truly has it, who happens to be a vegetarian. But years ago when when I did my first teacher training, we had a session with a holistic doctor, and he took our blood samples and told us about the blood type diet, which is very interesting, and I followed it as close as I could as being vegetarian. And it's a very particular diet. Like type O can eat like, I think I was allowed to eat blackberries, raspberries, but not strawberries, like that kind of stuff. There's like good foods, neutral foods, and then foods that are supposed to be like forbidden. And for me, like for O, pasta, bread, any of that stuff, starchy shit is all forbidden. But they suggest that you eat like real gross meat too, like veal and lamb and that kind of stuff. But anyhow, that blood is supposed to be less likely to pick up the virus, from what I've read. Who the hell knows? But who knows if that's true? Miss Hot and Cold, what's A's true intentions towards me? Can I flip you over so that you're not laying on your face? How about that? And you could take a snooze. A's true intentions. Right, I don't know where you are in this situation, but it looks like they're a little bit undecided. They want to move forward, then they pull themselves back. Inevitably, I think they are coming forward. I think it's a timing issue. Judgment's in reverse. The timing may not be there, but I think inevitably you're going to find balance and respect in this situation. You want to sleep on your face? I don't really want you to sleep on your face. Julie, is R and I still going to Disney together with the kids either this year or the beginning of next? Yeah, because now Florida's going on lockdown. And you got to quarantine if you come back from Florida, I believe, depending on what state. No, I know here in New York, we can't go to Florida right now. If we do, we have to quarantine. But I don't know, what does that mean? Like, do you come home and like they put you in a specific hotel or something? Because what's the point? Like, if I'm gonna come home and I lived with 6 people, I'm gonna give it to the 6 people I live with, right? I don't know. Let's see. Are we still going to Disneyland? I'm only getting a 33% chance. This virus is humping everything up. One of my friends, her sister had a cruise booked for May. She had a cruise booked for August. They both got canceled. Malika, another reader got a tower and an empress and told me that I might get an unexpected pregnancy tower moment. Do you see that energy around me? Oh, that could be possible. Yeah. I get a 70% chance, yes, it is possible. Page of Wands is like adventure. So my suggestion would be to do not do anything too risky, and then you can prevent it. You know, sometimes shit happens. You can take all the right precautions and it can still happen, but you can do what you can to try to avoid it. Because of free will. Free will gives us that choice. I mean, it also could be two different things. You could have a tower moment first and then find out that you're pregnant, or vice versa. You know, sometimes it may, you know, like the one situation might not necessarily have to do with the other. Like you could find out that you're pregnant and then like 3 weeks later have a tower that has nothing to do with the pregnancy. Alina, general love update. Okay, after disappointment and anxiety and maybe having sharp words with somebody, you decide to walk away from something that no longer serves you, which puts you in a place, the right place at the right time. Luck is on your side. Strength is around you. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and it takes you to the top of the mountain. Cause for celebration and stability is around this situation. AG the Goat, does Letitia want me to contact her tonight? I'm only getting a 33% chance, so the timing may not be there for tonight. 33, there's still a chance, but it's kind of low. Julie, when will the new house be ready for R&I and the kids to move in? And am I still moving in? Okay. I think you're gonna move in. Might not be ready though until the winter. There may be delays. I don't know when you planned on moving into it, but it could be delayed. Everything's freaking delayed. Sarah, is Jack honest about his education and job? I think he's being honest for the most part. 70% chance, yes. He may have embellished something, but for the most part, yeah. Malika, I was a little careless with my ex. Do you see me getting my cycle this month? Or will that be the Tower? Let's see. I think you're going to get it. I think you'll get it. %33% chance you get it. I mean, if you came up with like 33% is pretty high. You know what I mean? Because it's like either you're going to get it or you're not. But 33% chance, it's like, I think you're going to get it. I think you're okay. Jessica A. General for Love. Did I do that one? Does anyone remember? I don't think I did it. Anyone? I didn't do it, right? I didn't think so. Well, your love life can be moving forward quickly with a relationship that's a soulmate relationship that comes out of either spontaneity or like you're starting a new journey. So it could be like something spontaneous happens and you do something on a whim and you meet somebody and things all of a sudden move forward. Or it could be you meet somebody and now you start to feel like you're on a journey, a new beginning, a fresh start. I mean, it could be with somebody that you're already with, if you're with someone. If not, divine timing is going to make sure that somebody comes in. Could be a Virgo, maybe a Libra, or somebody born on the cusp. Life can change pretty quickly when you meet this person. I mean, I can't swear it's going to happen in July, because, you know, timing is like such a bitch, and it's even worse now. But it's on its way. Mariana, will my boyfriend and I move in together soon? You got a 33% chance that you'll move in together soon. I'm not convinced it's going to be soon. It may take some time. Oh, what happened? And then I forgot to, you kept forgetting to use these. I forgot all about them. Sonia, I'm curious to know if Dee talks about me to his friends or family, and what does he say if he ever mentions me? Yeah, he does mention you from time to time on occasion. I can't tell you what he says, I don't know. And what you say to like your mom and what you say to your guy friends are going to be two different things. So I can't tell you what he says. But You've come up in conversation before. Anna, will Pam call or see me and talk about text messages? I have proof I didn't send it. That third-party friend of hers sent it to make it look like I texted that to her. Lies being told. Can I live down the lie? All right, I don't know if anyone else here has been feeling it like me, but I keep saying that people are exposing themselves and that the truth is coming out. And it seems to be that's the track that we're on. So I think that you should be able to live it down. Like the truth should come out. This other friend should not be able to get away with this. I'm hoping that somebody else is picking up on that energy of things changing. Yeah, I think that you patch things up. I really do. Yeah, you see, those kind of people are supposed to be getting exposed for who they are. You know, the impression that I'm getting, or the way that I've been feeling, is that they don't realize that they're doing it. So like their true intentions are being shown, but without them realizing it. Like how do I explain it? Like, say for example, we work together and I was trying to get you fired. And then say you made a mistake, right? And then like the boss or another coworker said, "Oh, Anna made this mistake." And then if I just like slipped and said, "Oh, is she in trouble? I didn't even have anything to do with it." You know, like it would be me like exposing myself. Like, well, why would you have anything to do with it? Like, I feel like that's the kind of stuff that's coming out. Like, people are getting so wrapped up in themselves and trying to accomplish their goals that they're not realizing that they're exposing themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like things are just flying out of their mouths. Like, that's the best way that I can explain it. It's like people are starting to show who they are and what their real intentions are. Like, and it's not the kind of thing where you should have to go looking for it. It just seems to happen. I hope I'm right. I'm hoping that I'm right. And what they're saying is the year 2020, this is the year that it should come out. 2020 vision. I reviewed all my texts with this effort. No way. I said that she's telling other mutual friends what I said. Yeah, see, she's got to expose herself. You know, like there's... the truth has got to come out. It has to. TZ. Asking this based on what's currently happening, will Annis be exposed for what he did to me and others? I feel he uses people financially, like he has this. People feel bad and buy him stuff. Well, yeah, he should get exposed for that, but all right, there's a couple of things here. He's going to expose himself, yes, exactly, because he'll say something, do something, whatever, but then it's also personal responsibility. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you don't learn your lesson, I'm not saying you haven't, but I'm just saying, for example, if you like were buying him shit all the time and then all of a sudden you realize what he was and you continue to do it, it would be on you, because now you're just feeding into it. People are going to, yeah, people are going to see exactly what he is. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, 3 aces. Yeah, people are going to see that. Um, that's one thing that I don't really take kindly to because I'm very generous, especially with people that I care about. So if you tell me that you don't have any money and I'm buying you shit, and then I find out that you're just a liar or you're just whatever, then I'm not going to do it anymore, and I'm going to get really pissed. Because I would rather take extra money instead of spending it on someone that doesn't need it and help someone who actually needs it. TZ, Hayden Cap's intentions and feelings towards me. A little undecided right now. 3 of Cups is in reverse, so be careful that there's not a third party interference here. How he feels is he thinks that you're attractive, hardworking, down to earth, stable, peaceful, tranquil, successful, but there's anxiety around the situation with this person. And there could be some jealousy too. And I'm not so sure if there's not, there's a third party showing up here. Rhonda, does Eric miss me and will he reach out? Okay, let's see. I get a 33%. See if we can tell when. 33% may just mean that it's going to take a minute. Sometime in July you should hear from him. It's not that far off. Dej, how's he feeling right now? Things are looking a little stagnant. Maybe even a little bit argumentative. 5 of Swords. A little stagnant, a little frustrated, and a little bit overwhelmed. That's what's coming up right now. Yeah, you see, this is why I don't understand why a close friend would believe. But the thing is that if you're dealing with somebody who's very manipulative, you don't realize it. Like, people don't realize for a long time that they're being manipulated. And sometimes people that are manipulating don't realize that that's what they're doing. They're not, like, it's not their intention. Like, their intention, or they may be afraid of coming out and asking exactly what they want. But I'm surprised. Like, if I was friends with somebody for like 30 years and then I just met somebody else, I wouldn't trust the new person. I mean, you're lucky I trust you after 30 years. I wouldn't trust somebody new. So that's what's surprising. But sometimes these manipulative types, they can be very convincing. Miss Hot and Cold. Will A take it well when I tell him I only need him as a friend? Yeah, he's going to be upset. Five of Wands, you'll have a little argument, but then things should move forward, but slowly. He won't be happy. Nobody wants to hear that. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Anna, will Pam call to clear this bullshit up soon before the weekend coming in? All right, let's see. I think that she calls soon. You got a 70% chance she's calling soon. I hope so. TZ, will Hayden make any attempt to contact? He is Anis's best friend. I feel Anis has said something about me to him, and Hayden barely spoke. I have no contact, but my intuition is telling me that he's soying and has feels. I'm only getting a 33% chance at this point he's going to make contact. So it may take some time. It may not happen right away. Anna, is me and Jay balancing out the cycle for him to talk to me soon in the upcoming month? Will the conversation go well at first? Okay, let's see. I get a 70% chance that you guys should be talking before the end of July. But you know how I feel about timing. The conversation may be an argument at first. There could be an argument and a tower moment at first. And somebody's holding themselves back. But I think you'll get past it pretty quickly with the Three of Pentacles and then the Six of Wands. Happiness can come in at some point. It's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to take a little bit of time. Miss Hot and Cold, will A try to convince me otherwise? I don't think so. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Allison, general 1 month. One month, there may be some, like, be careful that you're not listening to your intuition. Stay in touch with your intuition. Lovers is in reverse, so love may be giving you some heartache, but you persevere, you push through it. Feeling like you have the odds all stacked against you. But then the love cup is full towards the end of the month, and life starts to move forward quickly. You also have some money coming in, or it could be an increase in a bonus or a raise. Baby Lavender, guidance from Spirit for July. Release, Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. The Sun, Archangel Uriel, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. Anna, freebie reading for a new person or somebody. Okay, moderators, I think Mel's the only one here. You pick somebody who gets a free question from Anna. Allison, love next 6 months. You may go through a rough patch when it comes to love. You may feel like justice isn't on your side or things are a little upside down, but then when that changes, it changes quickly. You have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have a Pisces that comes in, feeling a little bit more grounded. Walking away from things that no longer serves you takes you to a much better place. Turning your back on the things that aren't working for you, leaving them in the past, brings you to a better place. And you could even have like a very successful relationship coming in when you make the decision to leave the past behind you. Baby Lavender, when will something happen in my love life? The fall looks like a really good time for you. You should have a lot going on this fall. TZ, does Hayden keep tabs on me on social media? I get a 33% chance, yes, he does. I mean, he at least checks in every now and again. That's for sure. Miss Hot and Cold. Will A be all right with just being friends? It's going to take him a minute. It'll take him a minute. Yeah, but he'll get over it. You want to give that free question to the new girl, the Scorpio girl? Scorpio girl, send the question. Anna put in a free question for somebody who, yeah, she's new, so let's give it to her. And I will answer for Shani. Corey's current feelings towards me tonight. He may be argumentative tonight. He may also feel unlucky and a little bit unprepared. I don't know. He's not at his best tonight. Cinnamon, what's Wes' true intentions with me? It's been a rough 8 years up and down, and I'd like to truly know. Okay, what are his intentions? It's going to continue to be rocky. That's what it shows. It shows he doesn't put in a lot of effort. He's a little bit lazy. Be careful that you're not listening to your intuition. This may be him, though, not listening to his. He's also putting in lack of effort, and he may even pull back and walk away. And then there may be some arguments. But then I think he's going to come forward again. You know, it just may be a cycle. And success can come in at some point, but it's gonna be rough. And I've been in these kinds of situations. It's not easy. I get it. So it's up to you if you want to ride it out and see where it can go, but it's gonna take a minute to get there. Scorpio. Does Robert's missing me? Robert's missing me. Okay. And you're very welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Dylan's up. He's behind me. Yeah, he does miss you. He misses you. Dylan, you licking your sister while she's sleeping? That's comfortable. AJ, is there a generational curse on me? No. Nope. Mariana, Cancer's intentions this week coming up. This week may be slow and steady, maybe a little bit undecided. Two of Cups is in reverse, which may be a little bit an argument or not putting in a lot of effort. If this is somebody that you're dating, it could even be a breakup. The Two of Cups is not good energy. It's not great energy this week. I may be feeling a little bit stuck in the mud. It may be a shitty week. It just might be like a not the best week. Dylan, what's going on? You all right? Because there was a whole big Megillah there to just sit on the side of the sheet. Mariana, what did my dream mean when I dreamed of Tony? Okay, I don't know what the dream was or who Tony is, but this is what the cards said. Listen to your intuition. Don't hold yourself back, or you're not going to hold yourself back. Perseverance. Go for it. Araceli, general for my finances. Celebration around finances. Money comes in. Extra money's flowing freely. Feeling like the world is at your feet. Use your intuition when it comes to money. You got some good stuff happening. You have 2 wishes. Put them out into the universe around money. And money should be flowing a little bit more freely. Anna. Will I get a chance to save up some money for a long-awaited vacation or a short or a long trip? Also for a house and improve my credit score before the end of the year. Okay. Well, you know, I'm wondering what's going to go on with the credit scores. I actually think that for some of us, for me, it saved me with the 3 months that they gave us for not having to pay the mortgage. That was a huge help for me because I was kind of a month behind from being on maternity leave, but because they gave us the 3 months, I was able to catch up without it affecting my, or getting in trouble or whatever. So that definitely helped out for me. I think that this is gonna. Once again, I'm going to say this. I think that people that are doing the right thing, that are on the right path, that are trying their hardest, will succeed. So I think that you have a greater chance now of being able to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish before the end of the year, or coming in over the next couple of years. You know, timing can be difficult. And what I mean when I say that people that aren't doing the right thing, like, I think if you're fucking around because you think you can get away with it and blame COVID on it, that if you blame it on COVID, I don't think that's going to work for those people, because I feel like we're moving into more of a place where, like, people are being exposed. So somebody who, like, for me, I legitimately was out of work. I had a baby. Wasn't working. I was a month behind on my mortgage. And then I called them and I explained the situation. And they said that it was fine, because they said that you're not really behind until you're behind. I don't remember if it was 3 months. It might have been 3 months. I don't remember. So I said, oh, I'll just catch up I think I said I was going to catch up in March. That's what I think I said. And then, of course, when March came, I didn't have it. But then we had the COVID thing, and I was able to get that extension. And I just caught up. I just made the payment on the 15th of June. So now I'm caught up. And I pay next in July. So I think if your intentions are good and you're doing the right thing, I think that this is going to work in your favor. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. I think you're going to do okay. I can't tell you that you're going to buy a house this year. That might not happen right away, but I think you'll at least be able to improve your credit score and take a small vacation and put some money in the bank. Well, right, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if people have sent me things for Avery, yeah, they just write to me and ask me for my address, and then I'll email it. Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like, let's just put it this way. Let's say, for example, I called my mortgage company and I lie to them and I tell them, oh, I don't have the money, I can't pay. And they give me 3 months. I mean, I know that they're allowing us to do that now, but let's just say that wasn't the case. And I explain it, and they give me the time to pay it. And I really have the money. And I take the money and I go on vacation. And I'm like, oh, fuck them. You know, I'll pay them when I pay them. And then somebody comes to me and somebody needs a reading. And they're like, well, can you just answer this question for me for free? And I'm like, no, you're going to have to pay me $50 for me to answer that. And I go to readers. I've had astrology charts done. I mean, I've paid $40, $50, you know, for nothing, like that. And I don't even think about it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to pay this person for their time, and not even think about it. The average reader that I've seen, I think, is probably about $50 for 15 minutes. And that was way back when. I don't see them anymore. I only see my one lady, and I pay her $125 for a half hour. But, you know, she has a business and a receptionist and an office and that kind of thing. It's not, she's got expenses too, so I get it. But let's just say that, you know, I feel like if I'm helping people out and then I'm getting help from people, and then I haven't done it in a while, but I'll have to do another one for my friend that I donate to. You know, I mean, I send that friend money. So I feel like I'm doing my share to help somebody. Other people, like so many people have bought things for Avery, sent me things for Avery, given me things. And when I'm done with the stuff and she grows out of it, I'll give it to someone else. I feel like these kind of people that are keeping the good energy flowing are going to benefit, and they're going to be okay moving forward. I feel like it's the people that are looking to connive, manipulate, and how can I get this to work in my advantage? How can I make it work in my advantage? I think those are the people that are going to end up having a very hard time moving forward, because there used to be a time where it used to work for people. Like, they could, you know, sell you shit and lie to you and manipulate you and fuck you around, and they would have a thriving business and you would be like counting out your last 4 cents to pay the bill. I don't think that's going to work anymore. I don't think those people are going to survive. I really don't. This one. Mel, you can close the super chats. Thanks. Krista, Jay's current energy towards our connection. That's true. I do think that paying it forward is. The energy right now is strong. It's strong but less perseverant. But there's feeling happy, happiness, strength, but a little bit less perseverance. The connection is still there, and he knows it. He may feel less perseverant because he knows he can get away with it. He knows nothing is going to change that connection. Not right now, anyway. Oh, I love you too. I love you guys. Anna, do you remember at the end of the year last year how many times I was telling everyone, oh, it's going to be a great year for you. Oh, it's going to be a great year. Do you remember how many times I said that? I was saying it to everyone. And now I'm like, I can't believe this year. However, I don't think that this is, I think that this is a transitional year to clean out shit and to fix things that are broken. Like on a lot of levels. And I also think in our personal lives. So I think that you know, it's given people the opportunity, like I was saying earlier. Shh, stop, quiet. Let me get him some food, hang on. You need some food? Oh, my leg. What do you need, food? So my one friend she's a school teacher, and because of the pandemic, she's teaching online. She makes the videos and puts them wherever she's got to put them, but she can be anywhere in the world and do that. There's something that's really important to her that she wants to be part of in another state, and she will be able to be part of it because of COVID, because she doesn't have to be at work. It would be impossible otherwise. As a school teacher, she wouldn't be able to take off a month or 4 months or whatever it is and go to Arizona. It just wouldn't be possible. So I feel like this whole year, even though it looks like it's really shitty and really tragic and horrible, for a lot of things to be changing and different opportunities to be opening up for people. I think that there is also a lot of cleansing that's going to be happening. People not going back to jobs that don't serve them, and I really believe that. My friend, the one I'm talking about, has done a lot of good for a lot of people. I mean, she buys Avery so much shit, I can't even tell you. Me, the whole time I was pregnant, and she bought me maternity clothes. She just bought me leggings the other day because I split my pants. Yeah, split my pants. They were maternity pants too, nonetheless. So not a good situation. She's like, because I'm like, I'm not going to buy bigger clothes. I'm going to get back into my old clothes. It's ridiculous. But she's like, I just bought you one pair of black pants because I split them. But anyhow, she's put a lot of good out. So I feel like things are opening for her. Her school is also not opening in September. So she will be able to go elsewhere if she wants to be part of this other project, which she wouldn't have been able to do. So what are the odds that this could happen? It's like finally all the good that she's put out into the universe. Now it's coming back to her in a way that would not have been possible if we weren't under this lockdown. So I do think that in a bizarre way, even though we may not be seeing all of it, on a personal level, those people that that have maybe been stuck, you know, it's not easy to leave a job with benefits and just pick up and move across the country on a whim, but she can do that now because she can take her job with her. You know, it's just the way it's happening is pretty remarkable. Okay, email updated. Love reading. Why is my nose itchy? Does that mean I'm going to have an argument with someone? I better not have an argument. I hate fighting. Okay, life is moving forward. We're going to be moving forward quickly. All 10 cups will be full, and the sun is coming out around you. Plus, a personal transformation is. As far as love is concerned, you've got a fire sign. You kind of have a lot of people around you. There's a Virgo around you, or that could be you. I think you're a Virgo, right? Fire sign: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got water sign here: Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. You also have a Pisces, so there could be 2 water signs. Shh, I'll be right with you. You have somebody who's going to be very passionate. That may be an Aquarius. There's a Libra here as well. A Libra looks like a nice guy, a nice person. I don't. Maybe they haven't shown up yet, but it does show that you have choices, and you're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. Sun's coming out over your life, and a personal transformation is coming in. So good things are on their way. All right, I'm going to go because he's got to go out. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. I'm not sure what's going on yet for tomorrow, but I'll be on. I'll probably be on in the morning, maybe at like 10 or 11, something like that. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. It's raining, man. All right, good luck. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. My dad's a Virgo. My grandmother was a Virgo, too.